Everything was infrastructure except
infrastructure.
The railroads.
However, they did appropriate money for the infrastructure bill, for the rails from the infrastructure bill, and I think it was $102 billion went to the rails.
Let's play this clip. Maybe it won't be. It might be too mind numbing, but we'll try playing it anyway. You want to set the audio?
Because it seems to me that the Republicans are obsessed with this notion of the free market, and they don't like a lot of regulations.
Because it means profit. When you deregulate, you get profit.
But I know.
Okay, I'm sorry. The Family Guy joke where they're watching The View and all the winners going bark, 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 is true. No, the regulation is about companies existing at all. So let me just say, as we're getting through this clip, Donald Trump wanted to deregulate, wanted to remove a lot of these. What's Mr. Boca's doing? He wanted to get rid of these environmental regulations because companies couldn't operate here at all, and he needs to make them competitive with China. So what happens is, in the U.S., the Democrats enact a bunch of regulations, making it too expensive for a lot of corporations to exist. They then move overseas, where Democrats then cut the taxes on importing these goods, making it the only thing they can do. And the box is working. Mr. Bocas went right for the box.
He sleeps in that box.
Anyway, let's play this clip more.
Deregulation,
for example, there were very few plane crashes. Thank God. And that's because the industry is highly regulated. We have to pay for regulations and safety standards. Otherwise, where are we? We're all going to go up in flames.
Norfolk Southern gives as much to Democrats as Republicans. It's a very powerful lobby that is trying to block regulation. And this train, to Sarah's point, 2 miles long with 2 full-time employees and a trainee on it.
And they didn't even need to, because the last administration rolled it down to only one worker. They happened to have 2.
One thing I just want to say is I do think this was an unforced error by President Biden. It was 20 days before we had Secretary Buttigieg go down, 10 days before he put out a statement acknowledging it. This is Trump country. He won by 40 points. He is a president for all Americans. I believe that, but he needs to show that he is. It was time for him to be.
I don't know why they would ever vote for him, for somebody
who is a president for all Americans. Is she saying Biden is?
Yeah.
This is like the canned fake. It's utter.
By the way, he placed someone with deep ties to the chemical industry in charge of the EPA's Chemical Safety Office. That's who you voted for in that district. Donald Trump, who reduces all safety. He did in those days.
Showed up at McDonald's and those voters saw something on the ground that probably resonates in a way that they need.
But they need to look past the photo ops, these people, and say, who's doing the job here? Forget about the photo op.
Showing up is a big
Showing up, I think
this is Donald Trump's fault.
I think this is Donald Trump's fault. So wait, I think as we were watching, Mr. Bocas peed. Is that what happened?
He ran into a corner and peed a little bit.
What a little jerk.
I was trying to listen to Joy Behar, and I'm looking at Mr. Bocas' starfish. I was like, this is awkward, man.
So Jack Posobiec tweeted, Joy Behar says East Palestine got what they deserved because they voted for Trump. That's who you voted for. And then Brian Krasenstein says, nowhere in the clip did she say that's what they deserved.
Right.
So, but like, Jack didn't quote her. He's implying that's what she was saying. And he's not wrong. It's a little strong, I would say.
Yeah.
But she's basically saying, you voted for it, that's what happens. I say this all the time. I say, you vote for Biden, you get what you deserve.
Sure.
You deserve what you ask for. But I don't believe what happened in East Palestine is a problem with Donald Trump, because Joe Biden has been president now for 2 years. And so what? Like that, the 2 years Joe Biden was trapped in that cube or whatever, that sheet that the Zod got trapped in Superman 2 or whatever. Like he's just frozen in time, like spinning through space, unable to enact any of these policies, unable to fix anything. And then after the train derailment happens, he's frozen in ice. And Buttigieg was fell into a crevice somewhere, and they were trying to get there, but they really couldn't. It's still Trump's fault. Biden's been president for 2 years. How is it Trump's fault? What is wrong with these people? They're insane.